What's up everybody? What's up Zouk nerds? Welcome again to the online Zouk school. Today we have another React teaching. Yes, and this time it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna do shorter versions from the React teaching so you guys have more time to digest. It's not as big, it's easier actually to digest, okay? And I'm gonna try now react not to a demo but to a specific movement. This time it's gonna be Lucas and Thayna, very signature movement that they do, and I love it. And it's really cool. I was recording a little bit at the Warsaw Zouk Festival, and while I was recording they did it, and I was like, man, I want to do this. This is so cool. And I actually danced with Thayna at the party and try something similar, because when I was dancing I remember and I tried. So it's leadable. Every time that I look at those kind of signature moves or any kind of moves, I always check if this is leadable or not. And this is very leadable. I didn't do exactly what they did because it was very improvised, but the idea was there. And the idea is super interesting. It's actually, when you see, it's very easy. And that's the magic of such advanced movement. It's like easy, but why nobody thought about this before? When you see, it's like, of course, it makes sense. And this is one of those movements. So let's try to check it out. Please do the basics, share this video to your Zouk friends, comment, leave a comment, please subscribe to the channel. This helps us a lot, and if you really want to help us so we can continue doing this free stuff for you guys here, buy one online course that we have. This is gonna help us to have this financial freedom so I can continue doing this kind of stuff for you guys. All right, so let's go guys. Let's watch first the movement. And remember, if you see Lucas and Thayna, do a private with them to learn this. I'm sure they have many more details that they can teach you, many more concepts behind this movement, many more variations that you can do. So remember that the idea here is always to try to teach you how to see a movement and break it down, so you want to understand the movement. Yes, it's not to copy. So let's go. Let's watch first. So good. I think this was from last year. They still do crazy stuff after, but let's focus on the first. This is from this year, right? You should have known. Oh, now I'm done. Nice. One more time. Let's watch. Let's watch. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. So cool. Yes. So let's go. The first thing that I try to recognize when I see those kind of crazy movements is what is the foundation that they are working on. So see if you can recognize it. Okay, let's watch 2 more times and see if you can recognize it. Let me even do this here. You should have known. Oh. One more time. You should have known. Oh. Did you? Last time. Let's go, let's go. You should have known. Oh. It's a inverse bonus. Yes, so let's see how the inverse bonus looks like. This here is from our online course, from the beginners online course. So let's check it out. Yeah, so that's the inverse bonus. Okay, so the bonus can be boomerang, okay, and it can be to the left and it can be to the right, and the right one is called inverse bonus, and that's the foundation that they are working on. So let's watch one more time. I'm gonna send her to my right side with my left arm on the top, yeah, and it's gonna go around. And in that moment, when she is with the back to me, is where they're gonna change. So now she is with the back to, she will turn with the back to me, and that's the moment that we have to change our normal footwork so we can stay behind our follower and catch her arm with my right arm leader, her left arm in this case for Emilia, so I can stop her turn and then I can do something different. I could go to circular head movement, to other stuff, and they do a circular isolation in a kind of a counter balance idea. At least it's how it looks like, okay? And then they get out. But the movement you need to learn, you need to know how to do basic inverse bonus so you can go to crazy stuff, okay? That's how we're gonna lead in the social, and then you're gonna break it down. There are a lot of movements that we use from this bonus. If I find more, I'm gonna try to put on the edit as well, okay?
Toujours tu me fais chanter, non je ne peux pas le nier. Toujours tu me fais chanter, non je ne peux pas le nier.
So let's watch what they are doing. I'm gonna put in slow motion. I'm gonna put the audio away, wait. He sent her to inverse bonus. Her frame is here, so don't put your dead arm followers. Maintain your frame because you never know what's happening. He's gonna catch her arm with the right hand, boom, and put the left hand behind her head, her neck in this case. Boom. She doesn't even to be touching here, okay? You don't need to do this. It's just so you can stop the turn motion. And now, let's see what they do. They use this momentum that is going to the right, this swing, this motion. You see that Lucas, if you see his spine, he's already tilted to the right. Yes, and that's what we say to you leaders. Learn how to lead with your body. It's not only the arms here. He's tilted with the right, to the right, with his chest, so he can now send her with this motion to her right as well, and then forward. And he goes back while she goes forward. So we create this counterbalance idea. Very important, yes? Otherwise you're probably gonna fall forward. It's not gonna look like this. The nice thing from this dynamic is that they are close and then boom, go back, and then still have the turn. So it looks very, very, very cool. Remember, do a private with them. And then they get out. So for the followers, the idea, I'm going into a bonus, right? I'm going to this inverse bonus. When, again, remember to keep your frame active and be very sensitive to which contact he's giving me. He's now giving me his hand on my left arm. So I need to pay attention here, and he still has his hand on the back. So my frame is still active. Yes, it maybe is in a very different position, but the idea of the frame that this hand is still kind of on this right side, and this arm in this case now is still on my left side, I can still react to those things like I would be here. So it's the same idea. Do you know the cross frame? It's the same idea. We are just cross. In this case, it's one hand here and one hand here, but he's touching the arm. So idea is still the same. You still need to be very sensitive to understand where is the weight shift and if he's doing just the isolations or not. But you're still using your frame. It's just in a very weird position. Yes? And those are the moments that for me as a follower is where I have to be very, very attentive, because it's something that goes off the basic stuff. So it's something that you don't know what's gonna happen. Very different from what 90% of the people are doing, or even more. So you need to be very attentive and don't try, at least this is what I do, okay? I don't try to guess what he's doing or what she's doing. I try to really pay attention on my frame, that my frame is not wrong, and try to understand what is this new idea, this new intention that he or she is giving. Yes? So extremely cool movement. I hope you guys could understand those kind of videos now. The idea is to be very short, just so I can study. I'm doing this for me, guys, not for you, okay? I do this all the time, and I'm just trying to bring this high quality content for the Zouk scene. We are high quality dancers, we have a high quality teachers. So why not create a media scene as well? And we have already, we have so many good videographers working. So now we need content creators as well. And I hope you enjoy. It's a lot of work to do this. So remember of the basics, like, share, subscribe, comment, and please, if you can, buy one of our online courses so we can continue bringing you guys those sort of stuff. And if you liked it, please let a comment to know what did you guys think about this, which other movements, which other couples, which other demos I should be watching here on this channel. So thanks so much. See you on the next one.